Hello everybody, Courtney here from How to Loom Your Dragon. Welcome to part 3 of the Kangaroo Adult. Yay! So you should have pretty much made almost the entire thing and wired her, except we have not done the stomach and pouch. Okay, so I wired her up, I stuck wire through her back into her tail, and I stuck one through her legs, and I also stuck one through her arms, so she is posable like an actual kangaroo. Very cute. So in this portion we are going to be doing the pouch, and then attaching the pouch and putting the baby inside. Yay! Alright, so let's work on the stomach. For this we are going to be using white bands. So just follow me here, we're taking 2 at a time as usual. Take 2 going here. I know this looks weird. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Taking 2 at a time. Here, and here, and here, and here. I'm going to cap off here, wrapping a band around the peg, creating 4 loops. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that I just capped off that middle one at the bottom. Now we're going to do our horizontals. Taking 2, stretching them all the way across these. Two at a time, going across the 3. Double loop single. And here. Okay. Grab your hook. We're going to go down and we're going to go under the capping band, grabbing the top 2 of the horizontal bands, looping them over. Okay. Go back down, grab the next 2, loop those over. Okay. Go down here. But before we loop these, put a body color band right onto that peg. Just like that. Okay? Same thing on this side, so grab the bands, grab a body color, put it right onto that peg there, loop it over. Alright, I'm going to go back in here, grabbing the top 2 bands, these 2, looping those. Go in here, grab these, loop those, loop these. Loop these. Okay, I'm going to go up this column, up to here, go up this one, okay, stop there. I'm going to put caramel band on the edge here. Loop up. Okay, another one here. 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 One here, and then go in here and grab those top bands, loop them. Then go back here and loop these, just like that. Loop up here. Another one here. And then I'm going to take two, put them there. Alright, so now we're going to do this side. So we're going to loop up. Okay, two more. Right there. And here I'm going to take two, tying off the end here. Okay, can lift this part off. Okay, it looks like a Christmas tree shape. So we're just going to pull the bands one to each side. And onto to the sides, rather. Okay? So it should look like this. Alright, I'm going to put that aside and we're going to work on the main pouch portion. So just take two whites at a time and just follow me. And all the way down to the bottom. Okay. There you go. One, two, three, four, five, six. Hold on a sec, guys. Okay, I'm going to take 2 bands, stretching them all the way across all 4 there. 2 bands, stretching them all the way across all 4 there. And then I'm going to take 2, stretching them across all 4 there. 2 stretching across 3. 2 stretching across 3 here. 2 across 3 here. 2 across 3 here. Okay. Across 3. Across 3. Double loop singles in the middle. Okay, here I'm going to take 2 bands. Here, here, and here, and here, and here. Okay, I'm going to cap off this one here, wrapping it around, creating 4 loops. Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to go under that capping band, grab the top 2 bands, loop them over, go back down, grab the next 2, loop them the other way, go in here, grab these 2, loop them, go in here, grab these 2, loop them. Okay? Grab a caramel band, and actually we just want to lift these up and put one caramel band right there. Okay, let's put a caramel band here, and we want to loop, whoops, these 2 bands over. Oops. Just like that. Okay, so as we go up the edge, obviously we are putting the caramel bands on the edges. Okay, so just loop up the sides with the caramels there. Just like that. All right, stop there. Let's do this side. Just like that. All right, go down, loop up. Can loop up this one. Okay, let's go up this one. Okay. I'm just going to take 2 caramel bands here. Tie off this end. And 2 here. Tie off this end. Okay. Okay, so we're pulling all the edge bands to the outside. Put your loom aside because you don't need it anymore, yay. Grab your kangaroo. We're going to first attach the Christmas tree looking one that we made. So this is going to be going right here. Okay. So watch how I do this. Okay, so I'm lining up the top of the tree. It's going right here. Okay, pretty much like right at the beginning of the neck. What I'm going to do is all your bands are pulled out to the edges, right? The caramel bands. I'm going to turn him, just kind of watch what I'm doing here. Turn him, and we're going to go through this set of bands here, pulling the first loose band through that set of bands. Okay, just like that. So essentially we're kind of pulling the bands through onto the outside of the body, or onto the top of the body. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with the next one and the next one. Okay. You can essentially pull it through in this direction, but it doesn't look as neat as if you pull it through the top. So that's why I'm doing it that way. This takes time. So remember, we're focusing on the edge bands. So now after we've pulled the third one through, we're going to focus on this set here because it's at the edge. And then we're going to pull the next one through those bands. Next one through the next set. Okay. Don't ignore this. This was some mistake I made or something. I don't even know. Now, as we go, we can begin to sew it, okay, to ensure that the bands don't come back through. So like I did with the back, when attaching the back together, we are sewing up these together. Alright, so, and then obviously you'll have to kind of hold that loose band there while you work on the next set. So yes, it can be a little tricky. I'm going to skip this one because it's a little messy, and I'm going to go to the next one. It doesn't matter exactly if you pull them through the exact bands I'm pulling through. So don't panic if you can't see exactly what I'm doing. As long as you're pulling them through bands in the body, it'll end up being fine. Okay, just try to make it even on the other side when you do the other side. Okay. Just pulling the bands through. Okay. So I have pulled one side through and sewed it. Alright, so once you've done that, what you can do is open it up, go into the body, pull that final band through bands in here, and just secure it with a C-clip or an S-clip or anything like that. Okay. Now we're going to sew the other side, okay? So these loose bands at the top we can also pull through the middle here. Okay. So we're going to act as if these tied bands are also these bands. Okay. Okay, I'm going to begin to sew it as I go. Skipping the next set because that's where the arm is attached. So once you pull that last set through, make sure it's even with the other side, or pretty much even. You don't want stomach to be slanted funny. Okay, and once you have that last loose band, again, we are going to go into the body, stick your hook through random bands there, and just pull that band through those, and secure it with a C-clip. Ooh. Okay, so now we are going to attach the bottom portion of the pouch. He's almost done. Okay, so for this portion we want the wider part to be at the top area. Okay, that's where the baby's going to be, in the pouch. And we're just going to line up the bottom pretty much with the base of the tail like this. Okay. This should overlap the top part a little bit. Okay. So I'm actually going to start at the bottom. Alright, so we have the 2 sets of double tied off bands, which I'm just going to pull through some bands near the base of the tail, that first set. And we're going to do the same thing that we did with the other portion of the stomach, okay? So just kind of turning the body around and going through each set in order and pulling the loose band through. That's all we're doing. Okay, as we go, we can sew it, even if we're not completely done. Okay. And this is going to overlap here with the top, so it might be so just bring the bands through what you can bring them through. It's a little tricky because the top portion is there as well. Just like that. Alright, once we've reached the final band, I'm going to open up the body, bring it through a bunch of bands in the body, and just attach it. I'm going to attach it to the same C-clip that's already there. You can put another one in if you want. I'm just going to attach it to that one right there. Alright, and then we're going to do the other side. So, same thing. Same exact thing that we just did. Again, try to even it out with the other side that you did. Okay. I'm actually going to start up here. Well, maybe not. Just kidding. Yeah, we want to try to keep it even with the other side. Looks like mine isn't going to be perfectly even. It's very difficult to get it perfectly even, but definitely try to. Let's see. Okay, so once you reach the end, part is a little bit tricky. You kind of want to somehow get it in onto that other C-clip that's way down there. Or you could put a new C-clip in, that's probably what I'm going to do. So just kind of pull it through into the body. And then you can C-clip it. Yeah, this kangaroo looks a lot better than my other one. I'm really happy about this one. C-clip it, just tuck it in. And now you have an adorable kangaroo with a pouch. She is so, so adorable. Now you can take the baby, if you have the baby one, and you can open up the pouch and push him right into there, and he will fill the body cavity, just like this. Hee hee. And there you go. There's your mama and baby kangaroos. So, so, so cute, guys. It fits right in the pouch. And you could even tie mama's hands together and have her wrap her hands around her baby. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, everybody. I hope your mama kangaroo came out looking great. Definitely go make the baby now that you have a pouch. If you haven't made the baby, you probably want to, so definitely go make the little guy. Alright, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Okay. And definitely post pictures on Instagram and Facebook for me to see. You can look in the description for that. Okay. And Julia, I hope you enjoyed making this kangaroo. Definitely show me pictures. Yay! Okay, stay tuned for the next tutorial, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.